I help you?
I'd like to see the man in charge.
He's in here.
I want to report a murder.
Sit down. Where was this murder committed?
San Francisco, last night.
Who was murdered?
I was. Well, do you want to hear me out or don't you, Captain? I don't have very much time.
Your name Bigelow? Frank Bigelow?
That's right.
Answer the San Francisco APB. Send it direct to Inspector Bannon at Homicide. Tell him we found Frank Bigelow. Go ahead, Mr. Bigelow.
Well, this involves some other people, Captain. A number of other people.
You tell it any way you like.
I live in a little town called Banning out on the desert. It's on the way to Palm Springs. I have a small business there. Paula,
Yes, Mr. Bigelow.
give me a copy of Miss Hollis's 48 tax return, will you? Oh, you better get the 47, too.
Yes, Mr. Bigelow.
I don't think we took any depreciation on that new equipment last year.
No, we didn't. I remember you said we could include it all this year.
Sure we can.
Hey, Frank.
Yeah, well.
Peterson says he wants a financial statement before he can give me my loan. Hello, Kitty.
I will.
Well, I'm leaving for San Francisco today, but I'll be back in about a week. I'll take care of it for you then.
Sure is a scorcher, isn't it?
Well, I've seen him worse.
Well, have a nice time, Frank.
Yeah, thanks, Will.
Paula, why don't you come down to the place and let me give you another permanent? Makes your hair so much easier to manage in all this heat.
I can't afford it right now. Maybe next month.
Yeah, here it is. No, we didn't take it. Well, we can do it this year.
You work it out any way you think best. Have a nice trip, Frank.
Sure, Kitty. See you when I get back.
Bon voyage. Why don't you come down anyway, Paula? We'll work out a deal on that permanent.
Thanks. Maybe I will. Hello? Oh, hello, Mr. Hawkins. Just a moment. Do you want him to send your ticket over?
No, I'll pick it up myself.
No, never mind. Mr. Bigelow will pick it up at the station. Bye. I want to go with you, Frank.
Now, Paul, I'm just going on a little vacation. You know that?
You want to go without me, don't you?
Be gone just a week.
And I suppose you've just made up your mind to take this little vacation at 9 o'clock this morning?
No, Paul. I meant to tell you about it a few days ago. I guess I forgot.
Oh, you forgot.
Paula, don't be like that.
Don't be like what? You just drop a little announcement that you're going away. Not tomorrow or next week or next month, but today. No explanations, nothing. And I'm supposed to swallow the excuse that you need a little vacation.
I just want to get away from town for a few days, that's all.
Get away from this town or get away from me.
Oh, Paula, please try to understand.
How can you ask me to understand anything like this? No, I'm sorry, but I don't understand. Go to San Francisco, but don't expect me to be waiting for you when you get back.
Paula, please, Paul. Come on, turn around, look. Come here.
Why do you do this to me, Frank? Why can't you be honest with me? As honest as I am with you? Do you have to go?
I have to go, Paula. I know what I'm doing.
All right, go. Go anywhere you like. You can go to blazes for all I care.
Paula. Paula.
Yes, I know. I'm being foolish.
Come here. Come on, fix your face. We'll go down to Eddie's and have a drink.
All right, why not?
Hi, Paula.
Hi, Eddie. Give us a couple of cold beers, will you?
Coming up.
Hi. Come on.
air conditioning feels good. I sure wish we had it in the office. It'd make working a pleasure.
Well, if it stays this hot, don't bother going in the rest of the week.
I win 2 races today.
How many did you lose?
And you would have to ask that. Kind of early for you two, ain't it?
Too hot to work.
That's what I like to hear.
Frank, you'll take me with you, won't you? You will, won't you? Or am I crowding you?
What do you mean, crowding me?
Maybe you do need this week away alone. Maybe we both do. I know what's going on inside of you, Frank. You're just like any other man, only a little more so. You have a feeling of being trapped, hemmed in, and you don't know whether or not you like it.
Look, Paula, I'm going to be honest with you. I care too much for you not to be honest with you. I'm as much concerned for your happiness as I am for my own.
I know you've had one bad experience, Frank. I know all about it.
But you don't know what it can do to 2 people, Paula. And the woman always gets hurt more than the man. I don't want you to get hurt, darling. More than anything in the world, I don't want you to get hurt. Want to hear some music?
All right, Frank.
Got a couple of nickels, Eddie?
Yeah.
This won't bother you, will it?
No, the next result doesn't come in for half an hour.
I thought that by now we'd be married. No, I'm not going to crowd you anymore, Frank. Go to San Francisco. I don't like it, but I'm convinced that you must go. I want you to be very sure, Frank. If it's right, and I believe it is, we'll have something really wonderful together. If it isn't, we should both know it as soon as possible. So you see, even if I could stop you, I wouldn't do it now.
Yes, sir. My name is Bigelow. I have a reservation.
Yes, sir. Here we are, sir.
My name is Bigelow. I have a reservation.
I have it, sir. It's a very nice room on the 6th floor, facing the bay. Boy, this might help you enjoy your stay, Mr. Bigelow. It's a little booklet on how to have fun in San Francisco.
Oh, thank you.
Very welcome, sir. Thank you.
Say, is it always like this around here?
No, this is market week, and it's the last day, too. Boy, always around until you need him. Oh, 517? Thank you. Here's a message for you, Mr. Bigelow. Long-distance call came in about an hour ago from Banning, from a Paula Gibson.
Oh, thank you.
Very welcome. Show Mr. Bigelow to 618.
Right this way, Slide. Right this way, Mr. Bigelow.
Is there anything else, Mr. Bigelow?
Oh, yes, you can get me a dry Manhattan and a package of razor blades.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Oh, and you can leave that door open. Hello, operator. I want to speak to Miss Paula Gibson in Banning, California. Yeah, that's right. No, I'll wait.
Hello?
Hello, Paula.
Oh, hello, Frank. How was the trip?
Fine, just fine.
Having a miserable time, I hope.
Well, I don't know. I just got in.
What was that?
Market week. The place is crawling with traveling salesmen.
You know, Charlie Anderson found out that you went away, and he asked me to go out with him.
Oh, really? How did he make out?
I'm considering it.
Is that what you called to tell me?
I'll have you know that this call is strictly business, Mr. Bigelow. Did a Mr. Phillips phone you? A Eugene Phillips of Los Angeles.
No.
He will. He phoned the office 3 times today. Said that he wanted to get in touch with you immediately. He said it's most urgent and imperative that he reach you at once.
What did he want?
I don't know. But he sounded deep, dark, and mysterious, and quite agitated about something.
Phillips. Have we ever done any business with him?
Not unless you've been keeping it a secret from me. I looked through all the accounts.
Why did you tell him you could reach me here? You know I'm supposed to be on vacation.
So you told me. And so I told him, dear heart. But the gentleman didn't seem to respect your temperamental moods the way I do. He was very insistent that he speak to you before it's too late, as he put it.
Well, tell him you tried to get in touch with me and I've changed my plans and you can't reach me.
He won't talk to me. I told him that I was your confidential secretary, but I guess I didn't sound confidential enough. So I told him that he could reach you there this evening.
Well, call him back. If it's as important as he says it is, he'll talk to you. Otherwise, he'll just have to wait until I get home.
My, aren't we adamant this evening? All right, shall do. And Frank,
Yeah?
I don't quite know how to say this.
Say what?
Well, what I want to say is that there's nothing you can do that you ever have to feel guilty about.
Oh. Sure. Thanks, Paula. I'll call you tomorrow. Right. Just put it there, please. You can keep the change.
Thanks very much.
Say, how long has this been going on?
Well, it's been a madhouse all week, but they check out tomorrow.
Oh?
I thought you were with them.
No, I'm just here on a vacation.
Why does everybody come to San Francisco and tear loose? Excuse me.
Say, I'm awfully sorry to bother you, but would you mind if I use your telephone?
No, go right ahead.
I'm just across the hall here. One of the boys is using my phone, and he's been on it for a half hour. I just want to call downstairs.
Yeah.
Thank you. Room service, please. Hey, things really picked up the last few days, didn't they? You read up much business?
Well, I'm not here on business.
Oh, hello, room service? It's Mr. Haskell in 617. Yes, that's right. Would you send up 3 more bottles of bourbon and 2 scotch? Yeah, that's right. Oh, and some more ice, too. Yeah, all right, thank you. You here all alone?
Yes, I just got in town.
Well, why don't you join us for a drink?
Well, I don't want to barge in on your party.
Oh, nonsense. It's not a party. Just a few of the boys entertaining some buyers. You know, the usual thing. A few drinks and some laughs. It's no party. Come on.
Well,
come on.
All right.
I know what it's like to be all alone in a strange city. I'm Sam Haskell.
I'm Frank Bigelow.
You think some of these guys never been away from home before?
Yeah.
Hey, quiet down a minute. Hey, will you quiet down a second? I want you to meet Frank Bigelow.
Hello.
This is Jane Carlisle.
Hello.
Bill Welch.
How are you, Mr. Wells?
Glad to know you, Bigelow.
Jane's the prettiest buyer in San Francisco.
Oh, hey, I resent that.
You don't think I believe him, Elaine? Well, he spreads that from coast to coast.
Oh, gee.
But it's good for my morale anyway.
I'm George Cantwell. Glad to know you, Mr.
Bigelow.
Bigelow, yes. Right up much business?
He's not here on business.
Oh? Well,
Well, why don't you get the man a drink before he dies of thirst?
how about a little bourbon?
Well, that's fine.
Bourbon it is.
Of course, Mr. Wallace. Yes, Mr. Wallace. But, Mr. Wallace, I'll need at least a week in Cleveland to visit all my accounts. I can't figure on being in Philadelphia until the 17th.
Eddie, will you get off the phone? I want you to meet Frank Bigelow.
Oh, hey,
That's his boss. He's been trying for an hour to get his expense account boosted.
Yeah, the way this guy holds on to a dollar, you'd think they weren't printing them anymore. Yes, Mr. Wallace. I'm leaving here the first thing in the morning. Yes, sir.
Oh, keep your hips loose, Harry, like this.
Oh, yeah. How's he doing?
Oh, there's nothing wrong with Harry's drummer. The 2 years at Arthur Murray's wouldn't cure.
Hey, now, wait a minute. I was doing all right there.
This is Sue and Harry Brandon.
Hello, good to
sir.
meet
Glad
you.
How are you?
Where'd you find her, Sam? On a dance marathon?
Oh, perfect.
Really?
Say, I'll bet you could do the rumba.
Well, a little, but I'm kind of rusty.
Anything would be an improvement after Harry.
Oh, how do you like that?
Well,
here goes.
Hey, you're good.
Oh, my wife, she's a good dancer, isn't she, Bigelow?
Oh, yeah.
Fellas, I thought you were going to show us a good time tonight. Is this doing the town?
That's right. We practically bankrupt our stores to buy everything you've got. Then you keep us in this hotel room.
I agree. This is my last night to howl before I go back to being a dutiful housewife.
Well, it looks like we're stuck, boys. This is where we blow all our commissions in one night. Who cares?
And you're coming with us, Bigelow.
Oh, no, thanks. You run along. I've got to get unpacked and have dinner.
Oh, no, you're not going to get away from me. Now that I found a man who can dance, I'm going to hang on to it.
No, thank you. Excuse me a moment.
Where are you going, Frank?
Excuse me. I think you've had enough. What'll it be? Bourbon and water, no ice. Nice, quiet place you got here.
Wait till they hit the pitch in about an hour. That's when they really go out of their minds.
Who's the blonde?
Oh, she's one of the chicks that hangs around here. She's jive crazy.
Come again?
Oh, you ain't hip, pal. Jive crazy means that she goes for this stuff. Just between you and me, I don't get it either, but I gotta listen to it. They're all connoisseurs, music lovers. Me, I like Guy Lombardo.
What's the matter with him?
Oh, he's flipped. The music's driving him crazy. Come down, Jack.
Oh, don't buy me, man. I'm being light.
Is the blonde alone?
Oh, sure, society. She always comes in alone. Drives a big convertible, wears a mink coat, but knows everybody. But she always comes in alone.
Thank you.
I wanted to kiss you. I tried to.
Give me another blast, Leo.
When you.
What's your story, Jeannie?
Easy.
Hello.
Easy. Dig the fisherman. Oh, that's really silk, isn't it?
Can I buy you a drink?
Sure thing. Give me a blast, Leo.
Leo, I left my glass at the other end of the bar.
My name's Jeannie. What's yours?
Frank?
I've never seen you here before, Frank.
Well, I've never been here. This isn't mine. Mine was bourbon.
Well, sure it is. You saw me pour it.
Give me a fresh drink.
Anything you say.
Oh, listen to that piano. Feel those vibrations. You don't get your kicks out of this, do you?
I can live without it.
Why do you stay here?
I don't know.
I bet I know. You're lonely in a big city. Why, you don't have to go into a routine with me. I like good company, too.
Say, there are some people there I want to avoid. Couldn't we get out of here?
Let me think about it.
Oh, come on. How about going somewhere else, then?
Why don't you meet me later?
Okay. Where?
I tried to forget you, but you whispered, darling, I love you.
Call me at that number later. It's my next stop. They've got a band there that'll really send you.
See you, Jeannie.
Easy.